Imagine living a life of tranquility, resilience, and wisdom, no matter what comes your way. Today, we're diving deep into the timeless teachings of Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, whose words have guided countless lives through adversity and triumph. Stay with us as we uncover Seneca's powerful life lessons that can transform your perspective and bring lasting peace. Find a quiet place, relax, and immerse yourself in the timeless wisdom of Seneca. Let's start. Life is long if you know how to use it. We learn not in the school, but in life. There is no genius without a touch of madness. Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Regard a friend as loyal, and you will make him loyal. When you are looking on anyone as a friend, and you do not trust him but you trust yourself, you are making a grave mistake. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. There is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. A sword never kills anybody. It is a tool in the killer's hand. He who spares the wicked injures the good. It is better to know useless things than to know nothing. It is more civilized to make fun of life than to bewail it. If we could be satisfied with anything, we should have been satisfied long ago. A woman is not beautiful when her ankle or arm wins compliments, but when her total appearance diverts admiration from the individual parts of her body. All those who call you to themselves draw you away from yourself. Light griefs are loquacious, but the great are dumb. It's not that we have little time, but more that we waste a good deal of it. What really ruins our character is the fact that none of us looks back over his life. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. To win true freedom, you must be a slave to philosophy. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Every night, before going to sleep, we must ask ourselves, what weakness did I overcome today? What virtue did I acquire? Nothing is ours except time. Throw me to the wolves, and I will return, leading the pack. one does not know to which port one is sailing. No wind is favorable. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. When a person spends all his time in foreign travel, he ends by having many acquaintances, but no friends. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable. No man is crushed by misfortune unless he has first been deceived by prosperity. It is quality rather than quantity that matters. Hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older. No man has escaped paying the penalty for being born. He who is brave is free. Brave men rejoice in adversity, just as brave soldiers triumph in war. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Silence is a lesson learned through life's many sufferings. He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary. If you live according to what others think, you will never be rich. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Often, a very old man has no other proof of his long life than his age. Leisure without books is death and burial of a man alive. It is not the man who has too little that is poor, but the one who hankers after more. While we wait for life, life passes. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. It does not matter how many books you have, but how good the books are which you have. You should live in such a way that there is nothing which you could not as easily tell your enemy as keep to yourself. It is the sign of a weak mind to be unable to bear wealth. Men do not care how nobly they live, but only for how long. Can you no longer see a road to freedom? It's right in front of you. You need only turn over your wrists. The proper limit to a person's wealth is, first, having what is essential, and second, having what is enough. There is no favorable wind for the sailor who doesn't know where to go. No matter how many men you kill, you can't kill your successor. No man can be sane who searches for what will injure him in place of what is best. A wise man never asks what another man serves, for only his actions will speak the truth. The man who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive. The shortest route to wealth is the contempt of wealth. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor. There are more things to alarm us than to harm us, and we suffer more often in apprehension than reality. Learning how to live takes a whole life, and, which may surprise you more, it takes a whole life to learn how to die. Leisure without study is death. It is a tomb for the living man.